Yeah, reaching clear. Watch the levels. Don't chase nothing. We execute.
Yo, what's up? So seems people busy today, so I recorded this session. Just want to go over what I am looking at. I have the Dow Jones Wyoming to my left, NQ, Nasdaq to my right. Levels that I marked up. Here on Dow Jones, you already see that price is already at the London high. So possible reversal from this level here. Here you have London low here. So if we do a reversal, this is probably the area I would target is the London low. And then here, if you look on Nasdaq, I have London high marked right here. London low was right here. This has already been swept and taken out. So right here, I would be looking for a possible break above, targeting these highs over here. So we have approximately 3 minutes until market open. So we will wait until that happens.
Recording in progress. With all that being said, we still have to trade with major precautions because that's just life. I don't want you guys to get on here risking a bunch of money and being dumb.
Alright, we have market open in approximately 5 seconds. Let's see what happens. So we already have Dow Jones trending higher. I think I won't be looking for a trade until maybe these highs over here taken out, which is previous day's highs. Dow Jones, if that's what I want to do. See, it swept this low down here again. Alright, we are moving fast. Sheesh. So Dow Jones, we had a really strong rejection from yesterday's highs. It looks like we had a strong rejection from New York lows on Nasdaq. Okay, if we keep going lower here. Price is booming over here. That's fast. I'm gonna think about taking a sell on NQ. That just seemed to form structure that I could possibly trade from. So these lows. If it decides to continue to go lower. Jeez, this is flying. It's not. That was super fast. Again, I wanted to see some form of structure, but it just took off. That's fine. That's fine. It blew out these highs over here. Okay. Keeps rejecting off of these lows right here. Jeez, why isn't this still going? Alright, I think I'm close to entering in a sell on Q. I'm not getting a hard rejection from the lows right there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and it's playing with it. Is that a rejection? Looks like I got a rejection wick there. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to hold off on the sells on NQ. Clear rejection right here with this candle rejection wick. Definitely reversing hard, I think. Okay, so I think I had two possible trades coming up. One is this fib retracement. If it holds this level right here, I can use to break this low right here. Then I have a trade down, which I would enter here, take my profit at the 0.5 or 0.62. Let's do. I think I'm gonna take this trade on the YM. I didn't break that low. Didn't break this low. It tapped it and went back up. All right, let's go back to NQ. Looks like to sweep that low, form some structure from a higher high, higher low. If it breaks this, then I will take this trade. And then we would be targeting these. We would be targeting right here for 1 to 3. But it has to break. It has to break. Not in yet. I'm gonna stop a little bit higher. So I wanted to get above this structure right here for a real breakout. Still structure, so we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low if this holds. Looking forward to break past this low right here. So looking forward to break up a little bit. Sheesh. Okay. Over on YM, I think this trade idea is not going to play out the way I wanted it to work, because I was looking for a clean break back down to retrace into this area. So since it didn't do that, we'll be taking that. And then it looks like NQ over here did not follow its structure of wanting to break up higher. So we will see what happens there. Well, it looks like it might want to break through now. It's crazy. On both YM and NQ, looks like it wants to. Possibly. If it decides to not break through at any point right now, on any of these, then it will be a no trade day. Okay, here on YM it broke. I think I'm actually just go ahead and hop in that one. So it broke. Sell. And then I am looking for it to then at least touch level 52,407. So we got price over here moving in direction. Looks like I'm actually in both of these trades right now. I am in both. Okay, for over here on NQ, I planned on targeting. Let's do 930. Oh, 925. Let's do 925. I'm in both of these trades because I set the stop order right here. This one looks like it's playing out fine. Still moving. Alright. Little retracement on both of these. Little retracement. I need NQ, I need you to go up. I need you to go up. YM, Dow Jones is doing fine. Retrace a little bit, but seems to keep coming back down. Okay. Now I need you to respect that level on NQ, and I need you to keep going up. We'll see what it does. Come on, Dow Jones, I need you to keep dumping. Okay, let's go, let's go. NQ is acting very, very slow. NQ is coming back to break even. Alright, back in profit on NQ. That's what I like to see. Dow Jones going to my mark. Close on the Dow Jones for that trade working out. All right, edging me. Come on, let's go. Okay, awesome. My Dow Jones trade took profit right here at that 0.5 mark. Haven't talked about fib retracement much, so I'll talk about it at the end of this video of kind of how I take these trades. Right now, all I'm managing is in key right here. That is all I am managing is in key right here. All right, I think I might go break even on NQ that I broke those highs. I do not want to give up my profits today. Coming close. Almost tapped me out at break even. Looking for a rally for it to keep going up. Let's go. Again, like I said, I was targeting up here in this area. Right now, sitting for 1 to 3. Really want to see it break above this level. Let's go. All right, we're back above. Back above this level right here. Come on. Just look at this one here. So something that I was looking at also when I was doing in the middle of this trade is I noticed there was a somewhat of a trend line forming up. So this is also something that helps me trail my stop. So as it goes down, if I feel like it breaks below under this trend line, then it's a strong possibility that the trade within itself is going to go in the opposite direction. So here's just a little safety, another safety measure right here. Come on. Blast up. Come on, break past this level. Just playing with my emotions. But again, we're risk-free with this trade, so let's see. So here, I mean, we've already hit 1R so far in this trade. See if it forms some structure, just to break above. If it forms some structure, if it's coming down right here, then reverses, then I'll move my stop to that lower level. But right now, we're just trying to survive from being from break even. All right, I was actually taking out break even. My break even, oh my gosh, I swear. I think it tapped me out and then just reversed. I think my break even was too close. All right. We'll just watch this one, see if it plays out, if it continues to reverse. But, you know, as long as we didn't lose any money, break even is fine. We follow the rules of how we trade. So let's go back over here. So here, I haven't taught this yet. So here's our fib retracement, pretty much a tool that has different levels marked out. So in the instance where there's a trade that just takes off, you know, I teach don't try to catch a falling knife. You don't know where this is going to go in this direction. So what I do is I waited for structure to form where we have our our higher high, higher low, but then we had a lower high, and then we broke this low right here, and that's where I ended the trade. And then the safety net when you're using these fib retracements is definitely 0.5 is like my safety for sure. Sometimes I'll go for 0.6 if the movement is really nice, but this movement was like a little bit choppier than I like to see. So then I decided to take it at the 0.5 level. So that's what happened right there. I can put these levels once we get used to the simple stuff. Then I'll teach the fib retracement. But that's the reason why I took that trade. Was ultimately a falling knife. The move was very strong. Didn't just want to jump in mid move. So then I waited for structure, and then broke below this structure right here to then target this area. And it looks like I pretty much, and going back to Nasdaq, I got pretty much tapped out right at my break even and then it just reversed. And then it's going to break above. But you know what's good is even if my trade plays out, you know what I can tell myself is, hey, maybe go straight break even. Not I put it in like slightly in the profit so that it like right here. So instead of my break even being here at this line, it was up here a little bit, and that made all the world of difference. So I'm gonna just continue to see if this trade plays out because it's ultimately good to validate that your strategy is working. Oh wow! Still decided to dump down more. I have already marked up, so I'm gonna go down to a higher time frame. Just so I can keep it consolidated a little bit more. Move to the 5. Oh. So break even was fine because then even came down lower into this area. And even if it didn't tap me out then, it would have. If it wouldn't have tapped me out earlier, I would have tapped it out then. I still think it's going to reverse and hit our higher target point. But I think, let me see what time is it. It is almost 10 o'clock. So you guys can look later on your trading view charts to see if it comes up and taps this on the Nasdaq, the 30,930 level. If it comes up and taps that area, then trade played out. Ultimately what happened is decided to trail stop and it tapped me out early of the trade, and that's just something you can use for information of, hey, do I move my stops to break even too fast? Like how do I feel about that? And do I need to slow it down? Ultimately, in this case, being realistic, I don't think I did. The reason why is because what you see here is ever since we tapped this lower level here, which was the previous London low. Not London, Asia. So this Asia session low, it tapped the Asian session low, and then you saw a clean reversal right here on this chart. Let's see. We have a change of character right here, but ultimately you see a higher high, higher low, or we can say higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. But then we had a lower low, and then a lower high, and then we have a lower low, and as you see, it's reversing. But because we risked our trade properly, which was moving stops to break even, this almost makes me feel like, this validates to me that I actually did the right thing with moving stops to break even. Because ultimately on this trade, I didn't lose any money. Because I moved stops to break even once I hit that 1R. Because ultimately what you see is it decided to reverse. So that being said, I think losing no money is a win. And then over here, you saw this one reversed. Honestly, I probably could have just trailed. Like I took profit right here at this 0.5 mark. And you see that I went all the way down here. So I could have probably made some more money if I would have trailed it. But, today's still a W. So I'm going to drop this in the Discord. Hopefully it's not too big. But we'll see. But another day, another dollar.
Breaching clear when I step in the zone. Charts on dark, I've been locked in alone. Price hit the block, let it tap, then it's gone. I don't force trades, I just wait for my tone. Clean entry, tight wrist, let it run. One good setup worth more than a ton. NY pressure with a Southside drum. Breaching clear, we don't fold, come numb. Came from the south with a New York case. Candles move fast, I don't move off faith. Liquidity sweep, then I watch that break if it don't confirm.